Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 5th. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. But we're going to get started here in a few minutes. Cam, hello. Tina, hello. Welcome. Dad, hello. Jackie, welcome. And Karen, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And who else? That's all I see right now. So Olivia, hello. I'm going to answer some super chats real quick, and then we're going to get this show on the road. Happy 4th of July to everybody if you're watching this on the 4th as well. Lewis, hello. Mo, hello. Fatima, hello. Thank you for being here. All right. Nikki, Jade, Carla, hello, by the way. Nikki, Jade, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, interview at a solar company next week, but the boss is only 27, 28, and the company is only 4 years old. Is this a concern? I would say no. You have the King of Swords, which number one would be good for the boss in the first place. Here, it's still a card of, yeah, I feel like this is good, actually, is what I'd say to you. Ace of Swords, victory. So I would say no, it's not a concern. I've met plenty of very mature, 20-something-year-olds, so I don't think it has anything, age is just a number, right? Yeah, no, I feel like this would be good for you, Nikki. So I like it. That looks good. Tina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate you. Say, any idea what the Eagles are here to tell me? I feel like you need to trust in spirituality, and like kind of dive into your spiritual beliefs or spirituality or connecting with spirit with the Hierophant card. I think on one of the animal decks I have, the Eagle Spirit says, I think it does say like connect with spirit or something like that. So that would make sense. The Knight of Pentacles like working towards your goals, but like step by step, needing to realize that you can achieve more than you think with the Knight of Pentacles is what I'd say to you. Lindsay, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, cards for career, 3 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Like looking for that perfect match, looking for something that really resonates with you, with that 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups normally a card of love, but again, if we're asking about career, then it can just represent, kind of like a perfect match with someone, or, a perfect match with a business or a certain career. 3 of Wands, like looking for that perfect thing. So I feel like right now you're in an energy of kind of like seeking here. Knight of Wands, yeah, I feel like you need to, it's like what you want with this card, I feel like you just have to be honest with yourself with it, with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands says there is something you are passionate about. Do it. That's what that card says. April, thank you for the sticker. Thank you so much. Olivia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I end up with my Leo? Yeah, I feel like it's possible. I wouldn't rush with the Knight of Swords. I feel like rushing relationships is a bad idea right now anyway, just because of the astrology. So I keep telling everybody, just like take your time, like don't rush. Things will happen really well. I feel like we need to kind of like let go of the anxiety. I feel like anxiety could be ruining some relationships and things like that right now because of the retrogrades. But I just like take it slow and enjoy the time, and I feel like things will go well. Knight of Swords just says don't rush. Lasso TV, thank you for the super chat. Card for Dre and I, is there potential? 6 of Swords here. 9 of Cups, yeah, definitely potential. 6 of Swords is like some sort of change I feel that needs to happen. That's not really what the 6 of Swords means, but again, I read intuitively, as you know. So I just feel like some sort of change needs to happen here with this card. But 9 of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor, so yes, for sure. Misty Lynn says, tell me, please. What am I telling you? April Sparks, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Could I have an awesome message, please? You have the 2 of Swords here and the 2 of Wands. April, by the way, the Taurus reading for next week was dope. I loved it. April, it is so amazing. I did it this morning, and I was like freaking out the entire time because it was like such a good reading. So I feel like there is something really awesome coming in for Taurus. Look at this. 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. This is like literally saying, once you make a decision to take the lead in your life, you will be successful. Having said that, I do not remember what I said in that Taurus reading at all. It had nothing to do with leadership, but it was just a really good reading. So, I feel like you're taking the lead in your life, exploring things here. April, Ace of Wands, something taking root, like some sort of passionate idea or a new idea. I feel like I've been saying this to you forever. But, that's what I'd say to you, April. Nicole, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Other Nicole, You say, will my contract be extended? Two of Swords here, or the Justice card, I mean, and will I be able to buy a house next year or sooner? Two of Swords, Eight of Cups. I would say yes. I feel like the Justice card is cause and effect. It says it could be extended, but you're going to have to put in the work. I feel like I've said this to you before, that like I really feel that justice is cause and effect. It says like the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? So it's like if you put in the time, effort, and energy to really to really make sure that the contract gets extended, then yes. But if you don't, then no. Eight of Cups is like a card of walking away. But yeah, I feel like you'll be successful. Six of Wands. And in your next question, you say, will I be able to buy a house next year or sooner? I feel like it's like a choice is what I would say to you. So I'm not like a big fan. I'm not a big fan of buying a house right now, which I've talked about. I'm not against it by any means. I always tell people, if you can find a good deal or if you can find a fixer-upper or something like that, then by all means, buy a house. But I feel like you have a choice. Two of Pentacles says you will have the resources to buy a house. So, or you will have the ability to buy a house. So, yes, if you want to, I feel like you will. Ms. Anne-Marie, hello. Thank you again for the super chat. You say, do you see anything about my career? Seven of Wands here, Four of Swords. Four of Swords is very specific to me, especially in career, because it's kind of like, wanting to, it's like dreaming of something better. Seven of Wands is like, can sometimes represent like a plateau. That's what's popping to my head. Again, this is not accurate tarot. As I always say, I read intuitively, so I don't just regurgitate card meanings. And to me, Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It's a card of like knowing that you're going to be successful. It's kind of like a fake it till you make it card in certain ways. But for whatever reason, I feel like this is like the fear of a plateau, meaning like you'll reach a certain point and there won't be any growth or anything like that. Four of Swords, like feeling like you're on a break. I don't know. I feel like growth. Having said that, you have the Ace of Cups. I feel like Ace of Cups to me every once in a while is kind of like a prove it card, is what I'd say to you, Miss Anne-Marie, because it kind of like says, it's like the universe making you an offer saying like you can have growth, you can have something you want in career, but it's like until you take that step. Normally there's like a bird going into the cup, right? Making the cup overflow. That's like the universe saying like if you get started, you will be, then will help push you along. And by we, I mean the universe. But it's like you have to get started. So I feel like you have to push for something better, like a raise, promotion, or more. Nikki Jade, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. A boss at that age hasn't had a lot of experience managing people or a lot of experience in business in general. So what kind of boss would that be? Nikki, I can give you 1,000 examples of people who are bosses at much younger ages who are very successful. I started a business when I was 16 years old cleaning fish tanks, and I was like relatively successful, and I've met plenty of people with like a lot of experience. Go watch Doogie Howser. Okay, the guy was a doctor at like 9 years old or whatever, right? So Nine of Cups, the sun. I mean, like Nicole, I really feel like for you, or Nikki, I should say, it's like things are going to happen however you want them to happen. You're a Pisces, Neptune and Pisces. I keep saying, if you think that this guy is going to be a dumbass, that's exactly what he's going to be. If you think that he's going to be, a good boss and successful, then that's what he's going to be. Nine of Cups, like literally your wishes. Whatever you wish to happen is what's going to happen. And the sun is a card of like your attention. It's like whatever you pay attention to is what's going to happen in this situation. Like I said, I could prove you wrong all day long, Nicole, not to go off on you here, but it's like there are so many examples I can think of so many examples off the top of my head of young people who are extremely, extremely successful and extremely good bosses. But if that's going to be your attitude, then I just wouldn't take the job, plain and simple. Renro, whatever your name is, sorry. Thank you for the super chat. You say cards for love. You have the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this could be a love offer coming in for you here with the Page of Cups. So, an admirer. And but right now I feel like single with the Nine of Pentacles. This card of being single and things like that. Yeah, I feel like you need to open up. Nine of Wands, this is not bad, is what I'd say to you. This is just simply about needing to open up. Obviously, with coronavirus, it's like impossible to go out and date and all that other stuff. But, when you can, I would say like the second you start dating, I feel like this is like someone coming in for you. It could be a water sign coming in for you. So, love it. Lori, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, did I mess up this relationship? Seven of Cups here. Queen of Wands. I would say no. I don't think we really ever truly mess anything up in our lives. I feel like things happen for a reason, right? I would say no. Seven of Cups, maybe things just weren't on the same page, or maybe things were just like different or the two of you are different. It's a card of confusion. Queen of Wands, very attractive at this time. It's a card of like being very bold, being very assertive, but I would say no. Juanita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for business and career, please. You have the Seven of Swords, Empress. I actually like this. This is like worries, right? Seven of Swords is fears as well, Juanita. Seven of Swords says, like, do not be afraid to ask for help. Do not be afraid to get assistance from people you work with and things like that. It's a card that just says, don't be a lone wolf in career. The Empress, a lot of abundance, a lot of success coming for you. Yeah, look at this. Four Wands. Four Wands is normally a card of marriage, Juanita, but it can also just be a card of commitment, like, staying committed to the career that you're in. So it just says you'll probably be in this career for a long time. And it's a card of freedom as well. So I feel like you could be gaining more freedom. Now that I say this, like, I feel like I've said this to you before, like in the past, that you could be gaining more freedom in your career, or that there could be, something that causes that, like a leadership position, or, I'm sure there's like a million examples of something that could lead to more freedom in career, but that's kind of like what I feel for you. Flo 440, thank you for the super chat. If you have a question, pop it in down below. Happy Girl, thank you for the super chat. Read for my ex Aquarius and me. King of Wands, Judgment card. I feel like they want to communicate. I feel like there will be communication. I feel like there's just a need to be patient. Happy Girl. King of Wands is, like normally a fire sign, right? But it could totally be them. And to me, it's a card of like a very bold, assertive energy. The Judgment card is a card of like rebirth. And to me, the Judgment card is like one of the only cards in the deck that can represent X coming back. The Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of people consider the Six of Cups to be that card. I don't. To me, the Six of Cups, unless it shows up with like the Judgment card or something. But yeah, you have the Judgment card. So I would say I feel like there will be communication. And that's what's popping into my head. Christopher, thank you for the super chat. How does S feel about me? I feel like feelings are unclear, actually, is what I feel for you at this time. I feel like this is a lack of clarity for some reason. That's not really what this card means. This is the Magician, but I feel like this is saying that you're not using the right tools to communicate or something like that. So, but I don't necessarily feel like communication is the right answer, is what I would say to you here. I feel like you need to be patient. So I would just like back off. I feel like space maybe is what's popping into my head here. And you also say in cards for upcoming days, Chariot, some sort of victory coming in for you and a choice to make. Yeah, I feel like S is closed off for some reason, but I feel like this is tied together. But I would just back off for space, and I feel like that will get things opening up here, is what I'd say to you. Flo, thank you again. Flo 440, thank you. You say career card, please. You have the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune. Success. I feel like you need to be patient. This is like waiting for a break, Flo, is what I would say to you. This is like you like knowing that you deserve a raise or promotion or success here with this card, and it's like just not here yet. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's coming. I feel like good stuff is coming. Definitely a turnaround in luck and career and things like that. So that looks amazing. But all right, hey, let's get started here. Party people, happy 4th of July for those of you that celebrate. Tonight we are going to be starting with Aries, and we are going to be using my favorite, right now my current favorite, Radiant Rider-Waite, right here. And we're also going to be using my other favorite, which is the good old Golden Tarot as well. So Aries, let's see what is going on for you, Aries people. Aries, let's see here. Aries, you have the Temperance card here, so I feel like you need to be patient at this time with the Temperance card. I feel like you need to, I also feel like this is talking about being careful of extremes. You have the King of Wands here, and literally the word extreme is popping into my head. So I feel like this is in all areas of your life, not just like one area of your life. So I feel like you need to, I feel like in all areas of your life, I feel like this Temperance card is asking you to be patient, but I also feel like it's saying don't go to one extreme or the other in anything that is happening in your life. And I feel like you're just like playing it cool is what's popping into my head here for you, Aries. So I feel like this is important. I would say this entire week coming up, not just tomorrow, or if you're watching this on the 5th, not just on the 5th. I feel like for the entire week of the 6th, like everything that you do, I would just like take the middle road. I feel like that will allow the energies in your life to kind of like balance out. It's like if you see here, this middle road goes up to this crown over here, Aries. So it's kind of like saying taking the middle road will lead to a reward or a crown or success. So that's what I would do if I were you. Next, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, I believe this is asking for patience. I almost get like an overexcited energy here, Aries. I don't think this is a bad thing. I just feel like it's like a little bit of an overexcited energy in your life. And I feel like it's just saying like, be patient, enjoy the ride, enjoy the process. Don't celebrate too early is kind of like what's popping into my head here with the Seven of Pentacles. For others, I feel like this could be just some sort of change in direction in your life. And the Seven of Pentacles to me can represent like moving on from something. Could be anything, a relationship, business, job. It's like saying you have learned something from an experience, and it's like now you're moving on. And finally, you have the King of Wands here. So I feel like this is you. I feel like you're finding a lot of success at this time, Aries. I feel like you're showing up in a very strong position with this King of Wands. I'm getting like transformation on this card. So, and you do have the Temperance card, which can definitely be a card of transforming something or going through a transformation. So I definitely get a very like transformative energy here. For others, I feel like you are kind of like transforming through getting burned, which is popping into my head as well. So I feel like some of you could be going, I feel like this has already happened. It almost feels like Tower-ish to me, what's popping into my head. So it could be some sort of loss. Maybe it's a breakup from the past. Maybe it's a job loss or something like that. I feel like you could be thinking about it. Again, we're getting to the end of this retrograde now, starting this week. It'll end on the 12th, which that's not this week, but I think it's like this coming next Sunday, right? Or something like that. I don't know. I'm very bad at math, Aries, but we're kind of like getting into that last part of the retrograde. The beginning and the end are always the strongest. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be thinking a lot about past situations where maybe you were challenged or maybe you had some sort of challenging experience. And I feel like you're kind of looking at how you grew from that. So I like that. Thank you, Aries. Taurus. Let's see here, Taurus. Taurus, it would not be a Taurus reading right now without this card coming up here, the King of Cups. So you always get the King of Cups in your readings, or the Knight of Cups. So it could be a water sign coming in for some of you in love. For others, I feel like it's saying your emotions are going to directly kind of create your reality at this time. The King of Cups is like, he's just sitting there. He's not worried about the choppy water around him. He's kind of like sitting in his emotions, and he is also not allowing them to control him. And no matter what's going on around him, he, on the higher end of the scale, is making sure to keep it positive. So I feel like for some of you, you need to just keep it more positive at this time with the King of Cups. You also have the Magician as well. And again, the Magician just says you are kind of like shaping your own reality at this time. So keep it positive. Next, you show up here, Taurus, the King of Pentacles. This is you. So again, I love when people show up as themselves in readings. It puts you in a position of power and strength in the reading. Also a really good card for saving money. I do feel like for some of you, there could be a major focus on finances. Like I said, I did your reading for next week this morning, and I'm pretty sure there was a lot of stuff in there about your finances and improving your finances, making more money, having a lot of opportunity to make more money. It was, like I said, it was really good reading, Taurus. So I feel like there could be a lot of opportunity to increase your finances with this card. I feel like this is, to me, the King of Pentacles. Every once in a while, the King of Pentacles, I feel, says, like, don't try to reinvent the wheel, because it can be a card that it's a card of convention. It's a card of the way things have always been done. So to me, it can say, like, don't try to reinvent the wheel. It says there are, like, there certain things work a certain way for a reason. So I feel like that's what this is saying. Like, if you're starting a business, just follow the typical way of doing things. If you have a job, just follow the typical way of doing things, and I feel like that will lead to the most success for you. And finally, you have the Magician. So again, I feel like you're creating your own reality at this time, Taurus. Again, I feel like your emotions are very strongly tied to this, so I feel like you need to keep it positive. For others of you, this card can also represent needing to use a different tool. The Magician, he has mastery over all of the suits. And this can say maybe you have a problem in your life, like in maybe you feel like you need to throw money at it, but maybe you actually need to throw creativity at it. Maybe you need to get more creative in your business or in your job. Maybe that will solve the problem. Maybe you need to become more logical about problems, you know? So this card kind of says, like, go through all the suits in your head in the tarot and kind of like maybe try a different solution. And that's definitely popping into my head here, you know, and I feel like that will help with this card. So that's what I would say to you there. Love it. That looks very, very good for you. Love it. Looks amazing. All right. Gemini, let's see what we have for you. Gemini people. Gemini. Gemini, you have the Seven of Pentacles here. So I feel like for some of you that, like, I feel like this is a disappointment is what I feel like saying, Gemini, for some reason. This is why, right here, regrets. I feel like there's a disappointment. This is a false start to me, Gemini. I feel like for some of you, you could be experiencing this right now. I feel like for some of you, you experienced this in the past, but you could just be thinking about a false start. That's literally what's popping into my head here with this card. So I feel like for some of you, this is, like I said, just a false start at this time. It's like you were hoping for something to grow, and it didn't. That's what I feel like saying. So I really don't know. I really don't know what to say about that part of it, Gemini. We'll dig more into this in just a second. For others, I feel like you shouldn't look at it that way, is what I would say. So if there was some sort of false start, or if something didn't work out for you, I feel like there is growth coming in. I mean, the Seven of Pentacles is a card of growth. It says there will be growth. So I feel like you will be growing in the near future with this card. Next here, you have the Five of Cups, regrets. I feel like you need to look at what you do have here. For some of you, it's like I feel like you are maybe thinking about the past and like some sort of loss that you had in the past. It's like maybe you left one job for another job, for example, and maybe you like miss the old job. It almost feels like buyer's remorse is what I feel like saying. I would definitely not be purchasing anything expensive right now if I were you, Gemini, because again, I feel like this could be like buyer's remorse is popping into my head or something like that. For others, I feel like maybe either you or a person thought the grass was going to be greener on the other side, and maybe it wasn't with the Five of Cups. So I feel like you could be feeling that. Again, I don't like to deliver negative readings, Gemini, but that's kind of like what I'm feeling here with this card here is what I'd say to you. And next, you have the Seven of Wands here. It's almost like someone's being defensive. Queen of Wands could be a fire sign is being defensive in your life here or causing problems, Gemini. I only feel this for some of you. Again, sometimes I get these readings, I feel like it's only for one person. I don't like, I feel like it's not for everybody, but it is what it is, right? So I feel like for some of you, this is just saying that there's like a defensive energy going on here. For others, I feel like this is you needing to be bold and assertive to get something. It's almost like that there's something that you want here. So I do like this energy because, sometimes it's like we have a disappointment, or sometimes we experience thinking like the grass is greener on the other side, then it's not. And then we're like, what the hell do I do? Well, it's just like the universe has shown you something you don't want, and it's showing you what you really do want. So in the future, you can find what you really want. So the Queen of Wands is like saying, put all your heart and soul into something that you truly do want. For some of you, I feel like you could almost be returning to something here, Gemini. It could be like a business. Again, I feel like maybe you want your old job back. I feel that for some of you. And I feel like they would take you back, or at least for one of you out there. For others, it could be someone from the past as well. Again, I feel like there might be some walls to break down here, but, I feel like you could do that here with the Seven of Wands. For others, I feel like you're very attractive at this time. So again, if you're looking for love, I would open up with this Seven of Wands. But there you go. Love it, Gemini. Thank you, Gemini. I really appreciate it. Annie D, I have your super chat. I will, Annie, just so you know, I will be asking for your question at the end, so no need to worry. I will answer your question. All right, Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer people, what is going on for you? Cancer, you have the Justice card here, so definitely justice. I literally feel like this could be justice coming in for you. For some of you, I feel like this could be just news in a legal matter because you have the Knight of Swords here as well. So maybe this isn't like the end of a legal matter, or maybe you're involved in a divorce situation or something along those lines. This might not be the end, but, this could be kind of news, or you could be getting news that things are coming to an end. And for others, I feel like, a lot of people kind of maybe want more balance in their life at this time, or maybe you just want to be able to put your energy into something, like maybe you want to put your energy into a relationship, and maybe, wouldn't it be nice to see a return on that energy? That's what this card says. This is a card of cause and effect. It says that you want to invest your time, effort, and energy into something. It could be a relationship, could be a business, could be anything. It's like you want to see a return. You want energy back. You want to keep the flow going. And the good news is you have the Ace of Wands. So a passionate new beginning. This card is like a spark. It is like the roots of this wand are finally going down into the soil. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you are finally having a committed new beginning in your life is what's popping into my head. Definitely could be in love. So if you're looking for love, this could definitely be in love. If you're looking to start something new like a business or a project, it could also be a business or a project as well for you here. So I feel like for some of you, it could be anything like that. For others, I feel like a creative project as well here. For some of you, I'm getting writing. I feel like I've said writing to you before in the past, Cancer, but I feel like some of you could be either getting into a writing project, or you could be kind of starting some sort of writing project or communication-based project. Next, you have the Knight of Swords here. I do feel like this could be a very hot and heavy relationship coming in for you. Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. I would be careful. To me, this is like fly by night type of relationship energy. So if you have someone who's rushing in, with that Justice card, justice is pretty simple. Justice says speak up. Justice says, if you have someone that you like, that you enjoy, that's rushing in, that's wanting things to move forward too quickly, then you need to say something. You need to say, hey, let's slow it down. Let's take our time. Let's not rush this, all those other things. Because again, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, this is player. It's not really player type energy, but it's in and out. It's not even in and out. It's just kind of fly by night relationship type of energy. So I would just be careful of that. I don't think it has to be a bad thing. I feel like this could just be overexcitement. Ace of Wands is kind of getting overexcited, being too excited by something, and it's then you kind of ruin it. I always tell the story about Pringles, right? I can't eat Pringles anymore because I ate too many Pringles once, and it made me feel sick. And now every time if I even think about Pringles right now, I'm going to get sick. So it's sometimes having too much of a good thing is not a good thing, right? And I feel like that's what your reading is saying here. Pretty simple message, Cancer, but that's literally all I feel like it's talking about, is just too much of a good thing isn't necessarily a good thing. So I just slow things down. But there you go, Cancer. Love it. Leo, let's see here. Leo people. Leo, you have the Nine of Pentacles here, and so I feel like for some of you, you are just working towards financial independence. Again, you have been getting these really good readings about your finances, so I feel like some of you Leo people could be experiencing a harvest, or you will be having a harvest in the future. For others, I feel like you could be single. And I feel like there could be love coming in. Definitely could be an air sign. You have Justice and Lovers, Libra and Gemini showing up in your readings. So it could be an air sign that's coming in for you. It could be someone with a lot of air in their chart as well here. So if you're looking for love, definitely could be opening up to love here. For most of you, I feel like this is just an increase in your income. It's a card of gratitude and luxury, but it's a card of having nicer things in life. It is the card of having something that will, having resources at your disposal, having luxuries. So I feel like there could be more money coming in. Next, you have the Justice card here. Again, definitely could be a Libra for you here, Leo. So I do feel like for some of you, this could be a Libra coming into your life if you're looking for love. For others, I just feel like it's, I feel like you just feel like the cosmic scales are balancing in your favor here, Libra. So I feel like things are just improving in your life in general. Leo, I should say. So I feel like this could be things improving for you here in general. I also feel like this could be, I feel like this could just be balance coming into your life. So I definitely like to see that. And finally here, Leo, you have the Lovers card. So I do feel like this could be love coming into your life. I feel like it's choice in love. For some of you, I do feel like you could be trying to pick between two people here, Leo. I feel like it's a very easy choice is what I would say to you. Even the Justice card here, by the way, if you're the Justice card can sometimes come up in a reading where maybe you have multiple choices in love. The Justice card says one person might have a devil on their shoulder, or one person might be the devil, and the other person might be someone much more positive. So I would, keep it I would stick to the person who's more positive with that Justice card. It's pretty simple. Lovers, same thing. Lovers, normally one side of the tree is dead and the other tree is alive on the Lovers card. The Lovers, to me, can kind of represent divinely guided love as well, Leo. Normally there's like an angel or something up here, and also usually there's some sort of obstacle like a mountain here as well. I do feel like some of you could be finding love after a very difficult period of time as well with this card. Like maybe you've been single for a very long time. I feel like you could be finding a person with the Lovers. For others, I feel like you could be overcoming something like distance or any other obstacle you possibly think of in love, and I feel like that's going to be really good for you, Leo, so I like it. For others, if you're not looking for love, just a perfect match in business. Obviously, Nine of Pentacles, really good for money, so love it, Leo. Thank you, Leo. Virgo, let's see here, Virgo. Virgo, you have the Ace of Wands here, passionate new beginning in your life. So I feel like there's some sort of passionate new beginning coming in for you here with the Ace of Wands. I feel like there could be something new coming in for you here, and so I like that. I feel that in a lot of ways that you're overcoming obstacles as well with this card. I always say like on these traditional Rider-Waite aces, the hand of God is usually over some mountains here. It's going to be very hard to see on this card, but it kind of represents the fact that you have been through something, and it's like now you're almost being given a reward from the universe or God, whatever you want to call it. And it's probably going to be some sort of new beginning for you here, Virgo. So I do feel like this could be a new beginning coming in for you with this Ace of Wands. For others, I feel like I am just getting sprouts popping into my head here. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're just seeing the beginning sprouts of something. For some of you, could be love. So I definitely like that. It's like you're just seeing the beginning stages of something. For others, I feel like literally I've been getting healing for you for the past like 3 weeks as well, Virgo. So I feel like for some of you, there could be some sort of healing that you're needing to go through. And I feel like this is saying that, basically that you need to be, like, I feel like you're being patient. You have the Knight of Pentacles here, so I feel like you're seeing the beginning stages of something. Let's jump to the Knight of Pentacles. Again, I feel like you're just being patient. This is a card of having unwavering faith. Knight of Pentacles is a card of, like, unwavering belief, knowing that you know that you can have something. I feel like the more sure of yourself you are with this card, the better, Virgo. And the Knight of Pentacles to me is like working from, point A to point B. So, and he doesn't get off his path, right? He just works straight towards his path. But I feel like the Ace of Wands in your reading is very important here, because I feel like it's saying that you are getting clues where maybe you haven't been getting clues. Like maybe normally, maybe you start working towards like a goal or something that you wish to manifest in your life, and maybe things just take their time. Maybe things do not manifest. But now it's like things are manifesting. I feel like you're seeing the sprouts here. And you also have the Ace of Cups. So again, love. For some of you, I feel like you could just be, maybe you've been taking your time in love. Maybe you've been just like allowing love to move into your life with this card. And you have the Knight of Pentacles here. So again, I feel like you could be just maybe allowing someone to make moves towards you, but you're like wanting to take it slow. I feel like you're being a little bit cautious, but I feel like this is a good thing for you, Virgo. I don't think this is a bad thing. You could be dealing with someone who is also maybe being a little bit cautious in love. Again, I feel like this is actually a good thing at this time, not a bad thing. So I would just, take your time here. For others, I feel like you're just really happy because, again, I feel like the most important part of this reading is that you're getting clues that you're on the right path. So I feel like you need to realize that you're on the right path here with the Ace of Wands. And you will be getting clues that you're on the right path in your life, whatever you're trying to accomplish, a job, a business, relationship, whatever. I feel like, all this is saying you're on the right path. So love it. Amazing, Virgo. Annie D, try changing. I'm going to ask for your question. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to ask for your question at the end, but make sure there could be certain words that you're using that are blocked by YouTube. I have no control over it. YouTube controls the chat. I have no control over the chat. So there might be certain words that you have to change. So don't try to copy and paste your question. It's just going to keep blocking it for whatever reason. Like I said, I have no control over it. So if I did, I would turn it off, like I say, every single time. But try to change the words that you're using, and that might work. But I'm going to ask for you at the end anyway. All right. Libra. Libra, you also have the Knight of Pentacles. I always think this is so weird, Libra. Like all the time, every single time I do readings where I use 2 tarot decks, it's like each sign next to each other will always get like matching cards, and it's kind of weird that Virgo have this card and Libra you're next and you have this card. For you, I feel like you are walking towards a new beginning here. Libra is what I would say to you. You have the 10 of Cups and the Death card, and this is like a major new beginning. This is like fortune after difficulty for you, Libra. So I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you here. I feel like this is talking about kind of the beginning stages of something for you as well here, Libra. The Knight of Pentacles is kind of, I mean, this is not 100% accurate, but just intuitively, I feel like this is almost like you're in a building stage in your life. And so I feel like you're just like building up towards things in your life that you want. I do feel like this could be love coming in for you, Libra, and it could be an earth sign, but I really don't feel like it is an earth sign. I feel like it's someone who has a lot of earth in their chart. So I do feel like for some of you, there could be love coming in for you, Libra, and it could just be someone who has a lot of earth in their chart here. Again, could be someone cautious, but I feel like this is someone coming in for you. Next, you have the Death card here. So going through some sort of ending, some sort of transformation. So I feel like there could be just an ending or transformation in your life. I feel like you need to look at what you're gaining from some sort of ending here, Libra. I feel like you could be like very focused on the actual, like what you're losing, what you think you're losing, the perceived loss. But the Death card, there are like these pentacles on this death shroud here, and those pentacles they're like little suns, and they represent needing to look at what you have gained from a loss, not looking at what you have lost from a loss, right? I also feel like for some of you, I do literally feel like this could be talking about death. I never say that in my readings. I do feel like this could be talking about the loss of a person. I feel like you could be thinking about it. I feel like this is saying they are with you in spirit here. There are all these angels like delivering messages to this lady in her dreams. So I feel like some of you could be getting messages from the other side in your dreams, or it's just, I feel like it's more of like a comfort thing in a lot of ways, Libra. I feel like it could be saying that you are kind of being comforted from the other side, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is pretty good. Definitely something new coming in for you here. And finally, you have the 10 of Cups. So fortune after difficulty. I love the 10 of Cups. Definitely a very good card. I feel like this could be talking about dating if you're looking for love. So Libra, if you're looking for love, I would get out there with this card. I'm hearing the word airplane for some reason. So I don't know. I feel like some of you could be traveling on an airplane. And wouldn't that be exciting, Libra? I feel like you could be going to visit someone. I feel like that if you're doing that, I feel like that will be very good for you here with this card. For others, I feel like this is like a person. I feel like this could be like a person who's coming into your life. Happy home, happy family with this card. I feel like there could be a lot of happiness and success coming in for you with the 10 of Cups. I feel like for some of you, that you could just be spending time with family over the next like couple weeks, and I feel like family time would be very beneficial for you. Yeah, next card was 4 of Wands here, Libra. So again, I feel like some of you maybe are I almost feel like some sort of taking a step back here is what I would say. Some sort of step back with this card, which is weird. I'm trying to figure out what that means, Libra, because it keeps popping into my head as a step back, but maybe it's like I feel like you're just maybe withdrawing your energy from things that aren't important in your life. Maybe that's why it's coming up as family in my head, because I feel like it's like saying you're maybe over, like I feel like this is like a couple week message for you, Libra. It's like you're withdrawing your energy maybe from people. Maybe you've already done this, but it's like you're really spending time with people who are more important. I feel like that's more of your focus for some reason. I feel like you need that with this card. I don't know. There you go. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio, let's see here. Scorpio people. Scorpio, you have the Magician. You can have whatever you want, Scorpio. The Magician, I feel like, is saying use your powers of manifestation to manifest whatever you want in your life. I feel like there could be a lot of success and happiness coming in for you here with this card, and I feel like there could also be a lot of abundance as well. I feel like you're seeing something. I feel like you're seeing things that you've tried to manifest like come back around. It's almost like I feel like you could be seeing things that you did try to manifest like years ago, and they're showing up now. So it's like you're seeing your I feel like you are seeing your manifestations. You know, it's like I feel like you're realizing what you are manifesting in your life and like how quickly or how not quickly you're doing it. So that's what I feel here. with the Magician. Next, you have the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like you're finally realizing how much energy you have to give to things to get things to manifest in your life. Again, the Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. It's a card of like planting seeds, investing your energy into something as well. But he's like got a scale here, and he's like deciding who he gives this money to, who he gives these pentacles to. But I feel like it's you here, Scorpio. I feel like you are the one that is deciding, like, where should I put my time, effort, and energy? What's actually important? I've been talking about this for like 2-3 years now, because, really, as far as I'm concerned, all that energy in Capricorn, I mean, that's literally the point of all the energy in Capricorn, no matter where it falls. This is Chris's crappy astrology, right? So according to me, according to Chris's crappy astrology, the whole point of all the energy in Capricorn is basically simplification. It's the 80-20 rule. It's like saying that, 80% of our results come from 20% of the work that we do. And that's what we've all had to learn, right? It's really interesting because I have a top secret group that only some very special people belong to. And in this group, literally this week, I was talking about how, recently I have just been, kind of like letting go of work and things that I do. And it's amazing how just like things have increased just by letting go. And I'm telling you, it's the 80-20 rule, Scorpio. And again, I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying this because I feel like everybody should just release, kind of like let things go, let things come to them. It just seems to be at this time, like the more we just let go, the more things just flow to us for whatever reason. And you can call me crazy or not, but there you go. And next you have the Strength card. So definitely time to be patient. Again, the Strength card is showing off. The Strength card is a display of strength. I feel like people get the Strength card wrong, right? This lady, who in their right mind would put a lion on their lap? Normally, she has her hands in a lion's mouth. It's like you're not the Tiger King, right? So it's like you're not going to be sticking your hands into a lion's mouth. It is a display of strength. This is a card of doing something that people do not expect you to do. And it's kind of like a card of showing off. It's a card of patience and all this other stuff. But this could be people like seeing your life improve, and maybe they're like, how the heck did you do that? But maybe you don't know, maybe you didn't do anything, right? And they're just like not gonna, and maybe you just don't believe it, or maybe they're not gonna believe it if you say, I really didn't do anything to improve my life, I just believed that it improved, and it improved. So I feel like for some of you, that's what this card is saying, is that you're just believing that things are going to get better than they do, just that simple. For others, I do feel like this could be a Leo. I'm getting like Leo or Aquarius. Of course they're opposite signs, so I feel like for some of you that either a Leo or an Aquarius could be coming into your life here in love. I feel like saying it's a few weeks away, which is weird. So it's like maybe you don't have love right now here, Scorpio, but I feel like for some of you that someone could be coming into your life, and I feel like it could be just like a few weeks away is literally what this is saying. How exciting is that? So there you go. You have something to look forward to. Thank you, Scorpio. Sagittarius, what is going on for you? Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Pentacles here. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of apprenticeship, and it's a card of working towards things. So I feel like you're just working towards something here. To me, it's a card of also like perfecting your work, and I feel like a lot of you could be very focused on this card as well. So I feel like you could be very focused on kind of like perfecting some work. I feel like if you're doing that, I feel like that will be good for you. For others, I feel like this could be talking about just learning, a lot of learning lessons, I would say, for this entire year. I mean, this whole year is just one giant test, I feel like everybody needs to realize that it's like just a test. I feel like there's going to be like a joke next year where it's like the joke is going to land, where everybody's going to be like, oh, that's why we had to go through a full 2020 year of BS, right? So I'm still waiting for the joke to land, but I feel like it's gonna be like next year anyway, in the first place. But I feel like some of you are really doing the work. I love it. I feel like saying you don't have to do the work alone. Three of Cups says that if you are working on anything in your life, that you should ask for help. Three of Cups says you do not have to carry this burden, the Ten of Wands, on your own. You do not have to be weighed down by heavy burdens for the rest of your life. There are people who can help you. Some people might be saying, well, I don't like anybody in my life. Well, it's time to find people that you like, is what I'd say to you. Again, Chris's crappy astrology, all the energy in Capricorn. Capricorn has a lot to do with people in our lives as well. And we could be deciding that we like or that we don't like certain people in our lives, which is fine. But it's like on the same on the same hand, we need to like go out there and we need to find people we do like who can support us and help us and all that other stuff. So I feel like you could be doing that, Sagittarius. For others, I feel like you just need more fun. I always say this to you, Sagittarius. You are the sign of fun and joy, and I feel like you need more of that in your life with this card here. So I feel like you need to like get out there and have more fun. You have the Ten of Wands, burdens, exhaustion, tired, like all those things. Here's the problem with not having fun, Sagittarius. When we're not having fun, it's because we're too attached to outcomes in our lives, and that doesn't allow us to have fun, right? That keeps us stuck. So this is why I feel like you need to have fun at this time. And whenever I say that people need to have more fun in their lives, I always get some comment, from somebody, and who says, like, my best friend's cat died. I got hit in the head by a pigeon, then 20 seagulls crapped on my shoulder, and like, they give me the whole list. And I always say to those people, you need to have more fun than anybody else here. So if you're thinking about leaving one of your stories about your seagulls or about whatever, or seagulls stealing your sandwich and your flat tire, you need to have more fun than anybody else, because you need to get out of that energy. So I feel like you need to like release this 10 of Wands, burden energy just by having fun. And if you're saying I can't have fun because of XYZ, you need it more than anybody else. So there you go. Love it. All right, Capricorn. Let's see here, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Queen of Swords here. I feel like you are getting to, this is like the step before authority, Capricorn. The Queen of Swords to me is kind of like a card of like it says you are about to become an authority. Some of you, this could be literal. You could literally be becoming like a manager or a leader at work if you are looking for that sort of thing. This could also be you just taking authority over your own life. So you could just be very driven to be an authority. You could just be very driven to kind of like lead people in your life in some way. So I feel like for some of you, that's what you could be doing. I'm also getting communication in love. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is like someone being cold to you in love. I feel like they're about to open up here, Capricorn, for some reason. Normally, I would say Queen of Swords does not open up. Queen of Swords, very closed off energy, but for some reason, I feel like for some of you, someone who's been very closed off is going to be opening up here. For others, I feel like this is just good news actually coming in for you, Capricorn. It could be about anything, so I like that. Next, you have the Six of Swords here. Improvements, moving on to calmer shores. So I feel like you're moving towards like bigger and better things with this card here, Capricorn. For some of you, I am literally getting moving. So I feel like you could be moving or traveling. I feel like this could be over the next like 6 months as well. So maybe not tomorrow, obviously, but I feel like this could be happening maybe over the next 6 months or so. You could be moving or traveling, and I feel like that will be very good for you. For others, I feel like you are realizing that maybe you've had to go through some difficulties or challenges, because it's like you are going to be like a guide. This card represents a guide. This is you normally right here, and this is a guide. This guy right here in this boat, he goes back and forth across the choppy waters. He guides people through very difficult challenges and circumstances. So I feel like for some of you, Capricorn people, it's like you have gone through a lot of difficulties and challenges, but it's so that you can help other people do it at the same time. This might be, you might not literally be doing it as well. You might be just setting an example for other people. You might literally be helping people. So I feel like a lot of you are helping people here, but I feel like this is major improvements. You do have the Nine of Swords. It's like being stuck in a nightmare, waking up from a nightmare, as I always say with the Nine of Swords. But the Nine of Swords is a choice, and the Nine of Swords is temporary. So I feel like some of you need to realize that this card is saying that you are not going to be stuck forever. You are going to be leaving this nightmare. Yeah, you have to take some sort of leap here, Capricorn. I feel like there could be some sort of risk or some sort of opportunity coming in for you that you're going to have to take a leap towards with the Fool card. The Fool card is a card of success. I personally love the Fool card. The Fool card can represent needing to be cautious before he takes a leap. Normally he's looking up at the sky, right? On a traditional Fool card, he's looking up. It represents confidence. He's got a feather in his cap as well. It represents knowledge, and it says he's more than prepared for his journey. He also usually has like a very small sack on his back, which again represents his preparation. It says all he needs is contained in a tiny little sack, but it can be a card of caution, because it's like he needs to look before he takes a leap over the cliff. But At the same time, to me, it's more of a card that says you need to trust that the next step is going to be there when you take the step off the cliff. It's like you're going to take some sort of risk, but it's like about trusting that something is going to be there for you to land on. So I feel like some of you need to realize that, but I feel really good about this. So thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius. Let's see here, Aquarius people. Let's see. Aquarius, you have the Chariot card here. Some sort of victory coming in for you here. I feel like you need to get moving. You have the Three of Wands, Four of Cups. This is like needing to not wait, is what I feel like saying to you. I'm actually going to clarify this, Aquarius, in just a minute, but I feel like you need to kind of like almost kind of like I said to Capricorn, this is almost like some sort of leap of faith that I feel like you need to take here, Aquarius. So I feel like some of you do need to do that. For others, I feel like this is a choice. Like I feel like it's saying, I almost feel like your reading is saying don't miss out on something. Here, I feel like I've said this to you like 100 times in the past, or is it Pisces? I can't remember, but you're close enough to Pisces that it doesn't matter. I feel like saying don't let something escape you with this Four of Cups. It could be anything. Could be a relationship, could be a business, it could be a job, but I feel like you need to kind of like get moving towards something here with this Chariot card. For some of you, it could be moving or traveling. Like I always say, there is a lot of moving and traveling that goes into that comes up in the readings. I think that it's just Uranus and Taurus. I've talked about this quite a bit in the past, Aquarius. To me, all the Uranus and Taurus energy, Uranus and Taurus does not want to be locked down in one location, doesn't want to be stuck somewhere. So I feel like for the most part, this is why I tell people don't buy a house right now. Well, plus all the Capricorn energy, I just feel like it's a bad time. I feel like people will not like being stuck in one location. So definitely could be moving. You have the Three of Wands as well. Definitely could be moving. So I feel like some of you could be moving or traveling with this card. The Three of Wands is like waiting for the perfect moment for something to happen when there never will be a perfect moment. So I feel like some of you have to take some sort of leap of faith with this Three of Cups, or this Three of Wands. I feel like for some of you, it's like you're waiting for a connection is what's popping into my head. I feel like you're waiting for something that isn't going to show up here, like a clue. So it's like maybe you're wondering, like, should I leave this job or should I get another job or what should I do? I feel like you just have to do it. Like I feel like there isn't going to be like an answer. I feel like this is the problem for you and Pisces. I'd say if you're an Aquarius that's born closer to Pisces, definitely is going to be a problem for you because of Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces, to me, I know I always complain about this, but it's true. I feel like Neptune and Pisces is no clarity for people who are intuitive, like end of Aquarius and then into Pisces. So it's like maybe you have a certain feeling that something is going to work out in your life. Maybe you have a certain feeling that something is the right answer for you. Maybe you have normally when you're in a relationship, maybe you can feel it. Maybe you can understand where it's going or what's going to happen. But it's like right now, there's no clues with the Three of Wands. So it's kind of like you're flying by the seat of your pants right here. You have the Four of Cups. I feel like this is saying something is obvious to you, but I feel like you need to grab onto it. The Four of Cups. It's like there's these cups down here. They're just like on the ground. Who cares? And then there's this cup up here with like an angel attached to it. And so I feel like that's the cup you need to choose. I don't feel like this is talking about just love. I feel like something really does stand out to you, but it's like you're questioning it. It's a card of apathy. This person's like sitting here pouting, not focusing on this right here, something that could be really amazing. I feel like this reading is like saying you could have something very amazing in your life, but it's like you have to grab onto it. I feel like you have to make it happen, basically. This feels very general to me, Aquarius. I feel like this could be love. I feel like it could be business. I feel like it could be about your job. I feel like it could be about moving, traveling, anything. But it's like really all about needing to take the lead. Three of Wands wants you to take the lead. Three of Wands is a card of leadership. So I do feel like some of you are going to have to be bold and like kind of make things happen at this time, Aquarius. But I see success. Again, Chariot, victory coming in for you. Another card of control as well. This is a card of taking control. Chariot is a card of hard control as well. So I feel like you really have to take control. But love it. Thank you, Aquarius. Pisces. Wow. Pisces. Pisces, this looks very good for you. You have the sun, the best card in the deck, so a lot of happiness and a lot of success coming in for you here. This is like a celebration as well. You have the Six of Cups and the Star, definitely like some sort of wish or gift from the universe coming in for you here, Pisces. So I feel like there's like a lot of success, a lot of abundance, and a lot of like good things coming in for you here with this card. So I really like to see that. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, choice, but this, I feel like it says you have the resources necessary to get something you want. As I always say, Pisces, fame and fortune. Like every single one of your readings I've been doing for the past like few weeks has been all about standing out. I literally feel like some of you Pisces could be literally becoming famous, literally. And if you do, let me know. But on top of that, maybe you're not becoming famous, but maybe you are just standing out, or maybe you're getting a lot of positive attention. This could be in love, but it could also be like at work. It could be in business. It could be on YouTube. It could be anywhere. So I feel like there's just a lot of positive attention in general. I feel like you need to keep your focus on the positive. I always tell this to you, Pisces, because of Neptune and Pisces, again, like, your manifestation on steroids. So keep it positive. Next, you have the Six of Cups here. Could be thinking about the past. Page of Wands. So the Six of Cups, can be a card of nostalgia, thinking about the past. It is a card of gifts as well and soulmates. For some of you, this could be a soulmate. The Page of Wands here is like some sort of adventure. So I feel like there could be like an adventure in love, or you could be going on an adventure in love. Could be involving pretty much anything. So I like that. I would also say that I feel like this could be a turnaround. It's like obstacles being removed, Pisces. Every once in a while, I feel like the Six of Cups can just say to try something again. Not necessarily a relationship. Everybody, as I always say, I don't necessarily consider the Six of Cups to be an ex coming back card. Everybody always asks, but to me, it's just a card of nostalgia, thinking about the past. It could be for some of you, but really, to me, it's a card. To me, the reason people interpret it that way is because, again, the true meaning is like obstacles being removed. So it kind of says like maybe you've tried something like a business in the past or a job and it didn't work out. And this is like you trying something like that again. So, that's why I feel like it's interpreted that way. But really good cards, so love it. And finally, you have the Star. Again, you are the Star. Look at this, Three of Pentacles. Teamwork, Pisces. So teamwork makes the dream work, as always. I feel like you need to focus on teamwork. This is you showing off. This is you showing something off here with the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like it is time for you to show off, Pisces. I also feel like you need to realize that you deserve things that you want in your life with this Star card. I feel like saying like the sky's the limit. I feel like don't limit yourself, because I feel like if you limit yourself, you are just going to be getting what you limit yourself to. So it's like if you think you can only make a certain amount of money every single year, I feel like that's exactly what you're going to get. So I would say take the amount of money that you think you could make, multiply that by like 100, and maybe you won't get 100 times whatever, but maybe you'll get 50, which would be a lot better, right? So that's what I do here. I feel like this could be also like hope and renewal. I think there's a lot of faith coming in for you as well. This is amazing reading. I feel like you're waiting for something here as well. But I like it. Three of Pentacles, definitely really good for love, by the way. If you're looking for a relationship, if you're in one, I feel like this could be love coming in for you, where it's like someone really wants to work on a team with you here with the Three of Pentacles. Again, same thing in business as well, Pisces. So if you have a business, it's like teamwork. So love it. Could be an Aquarius. You keep showing up in Aquarius's readings, Pisces. So it could be an Aquarius for some of you. Could be someone with Earth in their chart, fire. You have everything here, Pisces. So could be any sign, but looks really good. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Happy 4th again to everybody who celebrates. Thank you all for being here. I can't believe there are like 243 people here on the 4th of July, so thank you. Although, if you're like me, you're not allowed to leave your house. So that's that. But let's do a pick a card here. We're going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. Let's see here. Cards 1, 2, and 3 here. I need like 2 more shuffles here. 1 and 2. Actually, 3 more. So here we go. All right. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So let's see here. All right, so if you pick card number 1, you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is very good. I feel like this is like some sort of victory in love, or this is like some sort of truth coming out in love here. It's like a proposal. For some of you, this looks like marriage to me. The whole thing. Like I feel like for some of you, you could take the whole entire reading if you want to. If you want to take all 3 choices, this looks like marriage. So I feel like for some of you, you could be getting married, could be with someone that you're getting married to, or there could be someone coming in that you will be getting married to. For others, it's just a major victory card number 1, so love it. Next, if you pick card number 2, 4 Wands, 8 of Cups, this could be walking away from a marriage. So if you pick card number 2, you could be walking away from something here, and it's kind of weird because like I feel like some of you could be walking away from a marriage, but walking towards like freedom, a celebration, like some sort of finish line. So some of you could be walking away from something that no longer serves you, and it could be a marriage, could be anything. And I feel like it could be leading to a lot of freedom. It could be leading to marriage as well. It's like maybe you're walking away from one person, and in the future you'll be getting married again, is what the cards are saying. But really good. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the King of Wands and the Ten of Swords. For some of you, this could be like an ending or a difficult ending with a fire sign, of course, here. For others of you, I feel like this is actually, like I feel like you could be having like a rock bottom moment. I feel like saying if you pick card number 3, this is the energy you need to embrace right here, the King of Wands. You know, this is like victimhood, the Ten of Swords. The King of Wands is a card of like being very bold and like really taking care of something. Like it's saying you might want something in your life, card number 3, and you really need to take care of it with this card. It's like a card of like raising something like a child, literally. So I feel like some of you need to do that with the King of Wands. But there you go. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to answer Super Chats now, and that's going to be that. So Kimberly Milton, thank you for the Super Chat. Kimberly, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it for sure. Pisces is living her best life. Thank you for the Super Chat. You say, cards for next week, please. You have the 7 of Pentacles, a Judgment card. This is like some sort of rebirth in your life is what I would say to you here. It's like I almost feel a turnaround. 7 of Pentacles is a turnaround, and the Judgment card kind of a turnaround. So like a wake-up call next week, or a rebirth. Could be like love returning or something like that. Irish Spring, hello. Thank you for the Super Chat. Words of wisdom, 2 of Pentacles, more fun. I literally said this tonight. Yeah, 9 of Swords, needing to get out of your head. So, like I said this to Sagittarius, I think, tonight. I think you need to get out of your head. 2 of Pentacles says you need to have more fun at this time. Goddess Touch the World, thank you so much for the Super Chat. You say, met a Gemini, what's his intentions? Love, definitely. I love this. This is very good for you, I would say, Goddess. You have the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Knight in shining armor, nurturing, kind, caring energy. Very positive. So definitely very good intentions. Kaylee, thank you for the Super Chat. You say, advice for love, please, and thank you. You got it. You have the 9 of Pentacles here, the Page of Pentacles. New love. This is like new love coming in for you. Page of Pentacles is a new love offer. Could also be communication love. And the 9 of Pentacles kind of says open up, because 9 of Pentacles is a very like independent energy. So, you know, if you want love, I would open up more. But still pretty good. So, love it. Olivia, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I end up in a serious relationship with my Pisces? Definitely feel like it's possible. Chariot, victory. You have the Death card. I'm wondering if there was some sort of death or change. Chariot says, like, it's in your control. So, you know, it's a card that says there probably will be a victory here for you, Olivia. Yeah, patience. I feel like you need to be patient with this person at this time. 2 of Wands. Yeah, 2 of Wands, like, says someone needs to leave their comfort zone, or this is involving travel. It could be involving travel, I guess, with that Chariot card. But I feel like someone needs to leave their comfort zone here to have success. But yeah, I feel like it's definitely could be successful. Jim Crumsy, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for toxic family and so-called friends. I feel like this is you being kind of defensive, but this is not a bad thing with the Queen of Swords, Jim, is what it says. 7 of Wands, closed off energy. So I would just like, this to me says like protect your energy from these people. So it's like maybe you should not be with these people, right? So that's what I'd say there. Goddess Touch the World, thank you for the Super Chat again. You say, just publish a book. How will it do? I feel like it'll do very well. I like this. King of Pentacles is definitely a very good card for like success, abundance, money, you know, anything that you're doing. So yeah, I feel like it'll do very well with this card. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. Kid's dad waiting to move in home, but experiencing delays. Will he be able to get that house? King of Swords here, 5 of Wands. This is like conflict. I feel like there could be conflict here in the situation is what I would say to you, Lonnie. So, yeah, I feel like he could. I feel like he's going to like have to put in the work, with this card, and I feel like he's gonna have to. This could be like teamwork as well. So that's what I'd say to you. I feel like there needs to be more teamwork, is what I'd say there. So like maybe he needs to get help from like family or friends. Could be like co-signing or something like that. But yeah, I feel like he'll be able to get someplace to live. Cam, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, happy 4th of July. Is there stability and mutual love in this connection? Delays here, 2 of Swords. This is like, I would say no. Like, I'm not crazy about this. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands says don't give up. But this to me says there could be love here. But it's like there's too much defensive energy. It's like someone's causing too many delays or somebody isn't moving forward here in the situation. Pisces. Aren't you a Pisces, Cam? I think you are. Or maybe the person you're dealing with is. Delays. 2 of Swords is like someone had to make a head over heart decision. 9 of Wands is like defensiveness. So that's what I'd say there. Like I almost feel like saying don't give up, but at the same time it's like, how long can you wait for someone to be ready? I always tell people, especially this year, don't wait for anyone. There's like too many opportunities. Annie D, thank you again for the super chats. Annie, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Annie, like I said, I would try to change the words that you're using because, like I said, YouTube blocks certain words. Irish Spring, thank you for the super chat. How does T Cancer really feel about me, Virgo? 7 of Swords here, King of Cups. 7 of Swords is just like someone who's too independent, I don't think this is a bad thing. I just feel like they maybe are a little bit of a lone wolf here with the 9 of Swords. There's feelings here. Again, a lot of people would read the 7 of Swords as lying, cheating, stealing. But as I always say, to me, that's kind of like, to me, that's not not a responsible way to read tarot because the 7 of Swords doesn't always mean cheating, But I feel like they're just like not maybe as open as you want them to be with the 7 of Swords here. King of Cups, Cancer. So, I feel like there could be love here, but I feel like there needs to be some, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Compromise. That's the word I'm looking for. Vanessa K, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for love, please. You have the 6 of Swords. Moving on to Calmer Shores. Star, a lot of hope coming in for you. Could be love, for sure. So I feel like there is love coming in for you, for sure. Could be an Aquarius, or it could be someone with Aquarius in their chart, but definitely a lot of hope in love. So I like to see that. Yeah, I think you're like in a dating period. I would get out there and date, is what I would say to you with that card. So I like it. Nikki Jade, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, it's not my attitude, it's just fear talking. Yes, fear. 10 of Pentacles. Very good card, Nikki. I feel like you will be fine. I feel like you will find a place. I feel like you will find something that will be very successful for you. Alpha Andromeda, thank you for the super chat. You say, what's his next move and what does he want to achieve with me? You have the strength card. This card says be patient. Don't be thinking about next moves and all this other stuff as well. I keep telling people, be careful of expectations in relationships. I've been saying this for like 2 years because of Neptune and Pisces. We can get too caught up in the fantasy and not enough into the reality of the relationship. I feel like we just need to have fun and have a good time and like all that other stuff. There is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like he wants to achieve balance. I like the Justice card. It's like a perfectly balanced relationship. So yeah, love it is what I would say to you. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's happening in the immediate future? Something good. The sun, celebration, happiness, success, good news coming in for you here. Queen of Pentacles could be an increase in your resources is what I'd say, San. Love it. Coco, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, my ex and I are on a break. What is going to happen now? You have the moon. The moon, to me, is a temporary period of time. The moon can represent a lot of fears, a lot of worries, and like all that other stuff. But the moon comes up, the moon goes down, right? And then the sun comes up. You have the 6 of Wands, success. So I feel like you'll have success in this, with this situation. So you'll probably end up coming back together, is what I'd say with the 6 of Wands. This is a victory. So I feel like you could end up back together with that card. I feel like there are a lot of fears here, is what I'd say. I almost feel like saying this is not a bad thing. Like I feel like this has not been a bad thing for you, is what I feel like saying. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I get the CSI job or another job soon? The Fool, I think you need to take a leap of faith. Eight of Wands, quick success. I would say yes. This is like quick success coming in for you. Yeah, I feel like you could get this job. Eight of Wands is like major success coming in for you. The Fool just says take a leap of faith is what I'd say there. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say weak cards, please. You have the Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Three of Pentacles is like working. So I feel like you're just like putting the work in this week. And the Nine of Swords is like a routine change. So it says you could be making some sort of change or some sort of routine change here, Yanni, with the Knight of Swords is what I would say to you, or just some sort of change there. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What does my lover think of me? And does he trust me? You have the Six of Pentacles here, Lonnie. The Six of Pentacles is like work. So I feel like you're putting the work in to be successful here. And I feel like there needs to be more balance. Like there needs to be more equal give and take here, Lonnie, with the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, that's what I would say to you there. And but it is a card of balance, you know, but I feel like they need to give more. Like I feel like they need to give more, or in this situation is what I'd say to you. So I feel like there needs to be more balance there, Lonnie. Yeah, High Priestess. It's like High Priestess, Lonnie, is like needing more action as well. So that's what I'd say there. I don't think this is a bad thing. I think it's like, you know, something that could be worked on, but that's what I'd say to you. Aaliyah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Are mine and my person's connection protected during this eclipse? I would say yes. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, so this is like a turnaround for you here, Aaliyah, and your vibes. Yeah, you have the Hierophant as well. The Hierophant is like the universe, you know, and it's a marriage. So the Wheel of Fortune says use your vibes to control the situation and use your vibrations to, you know, make sure to make sure this turns in the right direction. The Hierophant is marriage and success, so I feel like things will be good is what I'd say to you. You say anything I should watch out for? I would say no is what I'd say here. So you have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is like some sort of the Page of Wands is like an adventure. So I feel like you are either going on an adventure or there is some sort of adventure for you here. Like in the relationship is what I would say. I don't think this is something to watch out for, though. It's like I feel like you need to have more adventure in the relationship, if that makes sense. But I don't know. That still looks good to me. Kimberly, I just asked for you a couple of minutes ago. So Kimberly, thank you for the super chat. And yes, Kimberly, feel free to put your question in down below. Everybody, I'm going to make sure that the mods post the super chat rules. It's really important, really super important that you follow the super chat rules because, again, I have no control over the super chats. The super chats are run by YouTube. So it's really super important that you follow those rules. But Kimberly, I asked for your question a little while ago. Feel free to pop it in down below. Andy D, same thing. Make sure to pop your question in down below. Sharon, I saw your super chat go through. Again, I have no control over the super chats. That's all done through YouTube. So Sharon, if you go to your email and you go to your receipt, I would contact YouTube about that super chat that you just did, Sharon. There's nothing I can do about it. It's all done through YouTube, like I said. So there you go. Jackie, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, thank you for my business reading. Am I moving to Pittsburgh and will R be coming as well? I feel like yes is what I would say here. In the Six of Cups, a turnaround, I would say yes. The Two of Cups is a perfect match is what I would say to you here, Jackie. So the Two of Cups is like a perfect match in, you know, in whatever you're doing, like as in moving. It is a perfect match in love, but, you know, it's also a perfect match in like moving to a location or making a move or something like that. The Six of Cups is a turnaround. So the Six of Cups represents some sort of turnaround in your life. And so that's what I would say there with the Six of Cups. So I would say yes, this looks very good. This is like a gift from the universe. So I love that. Kimberly Milton, thank you again. You say, want to become a farmer. Do you see promising future in that for me? You have the Empress here. So well, number one, this would be like a farmer. Three of Wands here. So I would say yes. Three of Wands would say that you need to like, you know, make moves to do that here with this card. So I would say yes here. Literally, like I said, the Empress is literally would be like if there was ever a card that could represent a farmer, it would be the Empress. And the Three of Wands is like saying get moving on this. So yes. Yes, absolutely. With the Three of Wands, I feel like you should definitely do it. Three of Wands is like saying get started. You could get started now. So yeah, I love that. That is very good for you. Kia Bath and Body, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love card. You have the Devil here. Let go of toxic energy. Yeah, this is like saying get out of being stuck here is what I would say to you. Eight of Swords, like very shallow emotions here with this card. It's like you're standing in a very shallow pool of water. So it's like about needing to set yourself free from a situation with the Eight of Swords, or you're needing to escape from something here. The Devil is like toxic energy. So I feel like you need to like get away from toxic energy, and then you'll have love in your life. Steven, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Steven, hold on one second. I gotta back this thing up real quick here. So, Steven, hold on one second. And, Steven, three cards. You have the Four of Swords, the Magician, and the Eight of Pentacles. Steven, I feel like you can have whatever you want. This is like about manifestation. So I feel like you could be doing a lot of manifesting in your life, or you could be manifesting a lot of things in your life at this time with these cards. And I feel like you just need to use your powers of manifestation. It's like you're on a little bit of a break right now, but I feel like you're like achieving a lot that you want with that Eight of Pentacles. So, love it. Jolena, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what's coming next for me right now? Page of Swords, the Hermit. So I feel like this could be answers, actually, is what's popping into my head. So I feel like you could be getting some answers that you've been waiting for. Hermit is like having been withdrawn, like waiting for answers. So love it. Georgia, thank you for the super chat. Please pull three cards for me in love. You have the Tower, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Cups. I feel like new love here, Georgia. This is like saying let go of the player, especially if you have dealt with a player person in the past, someone who's been in and out of your life, or it could just be a past person. Four of Cups is saying like there is new love coming in for you. So I feel like this is like about needing to open up to new love is what I'd say to you. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. How does Peter Renteria feel towards me right now? Nine of Cups, wish, yeah, lovers, love. So this could be like wish fulfillment or love fulfillment in your life. So I feel like there could be love for you here with this person is what I'd say to you. Love it. That looks very good. Carla, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my side business be successful? Carla, you have the Five of Cups here, Five of Swords, two fives. I feel like it could be. Like, I feel like you need to push, is what I'd say here with these two fives. Fives like worries, you know, two fives, like worries, fears. And you have the Page of Cups, which is like a dream. Yeah. Emperor, I feel like as long as you follow a plan, yes, is what I would say to you. So I would just do it, you know, with those cards. But I would follow a plan. But, all right, let me get a new deck here, people. Jen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, can you tell me how many days until I see my person of interest again? Four Cups here, Four Pentacles. Like, I cannot, because, again, as I always say, Jen, I do not trust any psychic that claims they can tell when something is going to happen. Either the universe doesn't wear a watch. Could be 4 days, could be 4 weeks here. Four Cups is like saying that could happen sooner, but it's like needing to let go of outcomes here. Four Pentacles, something stable. Yeah, I feel like they're being cold right now, I'll tell you that much. King of Swords, it's like they're maybe that you're having a hard time contacting them, or maybe they're not opening up, but I feel like they will. Katie C, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Lots of rejection lately. What's coming in for me? Ace of Swords, a victory here is what I would say to you. Yeah, Five of Swords says don't give up, Katie, is what I'd say to you. Five of Swords, a lot of rejection, losses, right? But I feel like there will be victories coming in for you, Katie. So I feel like things will be changing. KC, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. KC says, a collective, please. So let's do a collective here for everyone here in the collective. For everyone here in the collective, we have the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there could be some sort of success coming in for the collective with these cards. So I feel like for some of you, this could be success coming in for you with the Magician. But it's like needing to believe it. I feel like we need to with these two cards, we need to make sure to, use our powers of manifestation to get what we want. So I feel like there could be a lot of success coming in here for the collective. Next, we have the Judgment card and the Knight of Pentacles. For a lot of this past energy, again, 2 retrogrades going on. So for a lot of you, if you're thinking about an ex or whatever, could definitely be an ex coming back from the past. They could be wanting to move slow, or they could be very cautious. And I would also be cautious with the Knight of Pentacles. So I would take your time there. For others, it's like moving towards your true calling. And again, I've been talking about this all year as well, is that we could be experiencing a very strong inner pull to do something with our lives that is different than what we're doing right now. And I would trust that, because it's probably moving you all, everybody, towards something that could be very successful. And finally, we have the Chariot and the King of Cups. So definitely some sort of victory here for everyone. So I feel like there is a lot of victories coming in, a lot of movement energy here as well. So I feel like a lot of people could be moving or traveling with these cards, or could be moving towards like success in their lives. But definitely a lot of success and movement. For others, I feel like this could be a Cancer or a water sign coming towards you. So if you're looking for love, it could be Cancer, water sign, or a earth sign as well. But love it. Thank you, KC. Cassandra, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Wondering about my Virgo neighbor, 6 of Pentacles in the Hierophant. They might be married. What are you wondering? I'm not sure what you're wondering about them, but 6 of Pentacles is like invested or investing in this person. If you're wanting them for love, the 6 of Pentacles would say like start flirting or something along those lines. So yeah, that's what I'd say there with the 6 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands, I would wait a little while is what I'd say to you. Mr. Maurice, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. This month is it my sign, what to expect. You have the Ten of Swords here and the 2 of Cups. Could be love coming in for you, or it could have something to do with love if you're looking for love, Mr. Maurice. Could also just be a perfect match with the 2 of Cups. This is like your you and your higher self, the 2 of Cups. It's like how you match up with your higher self. So I feel like you need to use your kind of like powers of matching up or connecting with your higher self. Yeah, you have the Knight of Wands. Something about passions. Knight of Wands is the card of passions, or moving towards things that you are passionate about. That's what I feel like you need to do here with the Knight of Wands. Lupe, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will I find the job that will give me good money and fulfillment? When will this happen? 8 of Pentacles, definitely, for sure, is what I'd say to you. 5 of Cups, I feel like you're feeling left out right now with the 5 of Cups, but I would say definitely yes. 9 of Swords, very quickly. I feel like soon, is what I'd say to you, like over the next 2 months, Lupe. So I feel like there's something that is coming in for you for sure. And I feel like it'll be something that will be very good for you here, Lupe. So I definitely like to see that. And you say, will it be the same kind of skilled work? Definitely. I would say with the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like it'll definitely be something that you already do. 8 of Pentacles is like having a certain skill. It's like having a certain ability already. So yes, definitely. Alpha Andromeda, thank you again for the super chat. You say, is he leaving his past situation to be with me or not? 6 of Swords here. 9 of Cups, I would actually say yes. So yes is what I would say to you. Thank you again. And again, I would say yes, for sure. Annie D, if you are still here, I'm still waiting for your question, so let me know. Carla, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what do crows represent? They've been around me. Crows, I actually don't really remember, but crows do represent like intelligence. They're like the smartest birds. So they represent intelligence and also like mystery as well. For you, we'll pull a card on it. Page of Pentacles, needing to get started on something. Page of Pentacles says you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities that you need to get started, but it's like a card for like striking a match. So I feel like you need to kind of do that with the Page of Pentacles is what I would say to you there. So that's that. David, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for the eclipse in Sag tomorrow. 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, like a head over heart decision. I feel like it could be maybe like a little emotionally challenging, David. Yeah, but I feel like you'll be fine. 2 of Wands. Like 2 of Wands says you will take control is what I would say to you, David. And so, yeah, that's what I would say to you here. But I feel like you will take control of the situation with the 2 of Wands. But I feel like you need to like take the lead as well is what I'd say to you there. All right, so that's that. Annie D, I have explained to you at least 3 times that I cannot see your question. I have no control over the YouTube chat. You are going to need to change the words in your question. I cannot see your question. So again, change the words in your question because there's no way for me to get it to go through. So please try to change the words. Carla, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What do crows... Oh, no, I already answered that. Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, Bruce is back, as you said. Any advice for us? Ace of Wands, keep the passion alive here. Justice, like cause and effect, like, giving and taking here is what I would say to you. So the Justice card is like what you invest into the situation, what you get out of it. So I feel like you need to kind of like put your energy in here with this card here. So yeah, I definitely like that. But like I said, I would try to keep it balanced is what I would say to you here. So that's that. Sharon, I will not have to approve the refund. Again, I have no control over the YouTube refunds at all. So I don't think YouTube gives the I'm not sure if they give refunds because again, I have no control over the refunds through YouTube at all. So that's that. Sagittarius with Moon and Aries, you say here. Chris, yesterday, Saturday, a nice gentleman I know invited me. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, if I didn't say that. Invited me to lunch. While I was in his car driving down the road, I saw my ex-husband driving past us. Haven't seen him in over 3 years. Freaky, right? Cards, please. Yeah. You have the 8 of Cups. I feel like this is like, walking away from your husband. You have the 6 of Wands here. Success, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I would definitely focus on having fun is what I would say to you here with the 6 of Wands. So I feel like there will be some success here for you with this card here. And the 2 of Pentacles is like balance here. So yeah, 7 of Wands. I feel like you need to like commit to something here with the 7 of Wands. So this could be like a new commitment, but I feel like things are fine in this situation. 6 of Wands is success. Yeah. 4 of Swords. I feel like you're like seeing something in the future. So I feel like you're like seeing positive changes in the future or like good things in the future with the 4 of Swords. So I like to see that. Yeah, the Star. Some sort of wish fulfillment coming in for you as well. Love it. That looks amazing. Annie D, I'm going to skip forward to your question. You say, will the bank give me the money? Yeah, I would say yes. After all that, I would say yes. 3 of Pentacles, teamwork, working on a team with them. It's not really a card of negotiation, but, it is a card of kind of like working on a team with the bank or, kind of like forming some sort of team with them. You get what I'm saying here? So that's what I'd say to you with that 3 of Pentacles. So that's that. Susan, thank you. Did I answer your question, Susan? Thank you, Susan, for the super chat. What's coming next in my career? And love life. For career, you have the Ace of Cups. Could be love through career, but the Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So very good for your career. For your and you ask about a leadership role, I do feel like you definitely with the Ace of Cups. And for love, you have the 9 of Cups. This is a card of happiness and contentment. 2 love cards on career. So you could be meeting someone through career, but this is a card of like fulfillment and happiness. So I definitely feel like there could be love coming in for you here, Susan. Love it. Loretta, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. It's my Cancer's birthday tomorrow. Card for us, please, and thank you. You have the Sun. So amazing. The Sun is a card of celebrations and success coming in for you here. So I feel like there could be a lot of success coming in for you here with the Sun card. And definitely a lot of celebrations for Cancers. And happy birthday. How did I not say that? Happy birthday. Did I say that? I'm not sure. But 9 of Wands, don't give up on something. I feel like for you, Loretta, I feel like this 9 of Wands is talking about experimentation. The 9 of Wands is like my card of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So I feel like that it's talking about experimenting in your life, and I feel like it will lead to success. So I love this for you. That looks really good. Summer Beauty, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How does July look for me? Open to whatever the cards say. Could be love for you. Yeah, well, it could be surprising. The Fool, It's like, I feel like this is a surprise in a lot of ways, is what I would say to you. I feel like you could be very surprised with like some sort of leap of faith that you end up taking here. So I feel like you could be taking some sort of leap of faith in your life with these cards, and I feel like this will be a good thing for you. So I really like that a lot for you. And I feel like it could be leading you towards like something new, basically. So hold on one second. And I like that. Definitely could be love. So I feel like this could be love. Summer beauty. Eve, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I got communication today. Is there anything I should do or just wait and see what transpires? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Yeah, I would kind of like, play it cool, allow things to happen, basically. Page of Cups says, like, don't, I don't know what type of communication this is, but, I would keep the communication going. Page of Cups says, don't allow something to slip away. So it's like saying, don't be, overly excited in whatever this communication is, but, definitely keep it going so that something doesn't disappear here with that card. But two really good cards. Amenia, thank you for the super chat. I write poems, wondering if they are good enough to publish. Well, I would say, here's what I would say. I would say just do it, right? Because it doesn't matter if they're good enough or not. I would just publish them and just see what happens, is what I'd say to you. Seven of Cups, too many worries. Sevens are fears. Let go of your fears. The Queen of Wands here is a card of boldness and just like taking a leap. So I would just do it, is what I'd say to you. I feel like they will be, by the way, this card, the Queen of Wands says, is wholehearted energy, Amenia. It says what you put in is what will lead to, to success. Sandy Rose, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Being with you on the 4th is making fireworks go off in my heart. Thank you, Sandy Rose. Sandy, you have the Seven of Swords, the Empress. Very attractive at this time. I feel like you're taking a leap of faith at this time as well, Sandy Rose, so love it. Alpha, thank you again for the super chat. You say, what's my true calling? You have the Four of Wands here and the Page of Swords. I feel like you need to do more exploring. Four of Wands is like freedom, so it could be any type of job that involve where you are, where there is more freedom in your life. Page of Swords is kind of like a card of experimentation as well, Alpha. So it kind of says like you might have to try multiple things because it's a card of curiosity. I feel like you need to explore to find your passion, is what I'd say to you. Christina Paulson, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my marriage work out? Three of Cups here, King of Wands. This is how much energy people put into the situation, is what I'd say to you, Christina. Three of Cups, a lot of readers read it as a third-party situation. Could be, but again, I think it's an irresponsible way to read tarot. Three of Cups does not represent a third-party situation. It just represents kind of like, it's a card of family and community and all that other stuff. King of Wands is like raising something. It's like saying, if you really pay attention to it, and if you really put in the energy, then yes, you will be very successful. Lynette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say messages, love advice for the guy I'm seeing. I would open up. I would be patient, but I would open up with that Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords can be like a little bit of a closed off energy, Lynette. So it can say that you need to open up more to this person, basically. Marianne, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what does my higher self need me to know? You can have whatever you want. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of your vibes. It says, use your vibrations to turn things around. So it's a card of needing to use your vibes to turn this wheel. But I feel like there's a lot of luck coming in for you as well. Jojo, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards, please. You have the World here and the Temperance card. I would get out there and date with the World. So if you're looking for love, I would definitely get out there and date with this card. I feel like you need to be patient at this time, but I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you here, Jojo, with that World card. So I like it. I feel like you're ending cycles, Jojo, is what I'd say to you. You have the Death card as well, going through a major transformation. It's like a birthing process, is what I would say to you. The World and the Death card to me is birth. Or like rebirth, basically. So I like that. Nikki, thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. You say, I think I have PTSD, so much fear. Yeah, it could be. Eight of Swords, being stuck, Page of Wands, move towards your passions. Sherry, thank you again for the super chat. You say, is Pisces still interested? Oh, Pisces, King of Pentacles, Five of Wands. I would say, I feel like there's challenges. I want to say yes, because I feel like saying yes, but I feel like there's challenges here. Empress, it's like they're not open. They're not being open. King of Pentacles, I feel like there's still passion there because King of Pentacles is kind of forever, but Five of Wands, it's like they're stuck. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, I feel like they feel left out in the cold here. Pisces, I would say yes. I feel like they're still I feel like they're still interested, but I feel like they're closed off. You're gonna have to try to get them to open up here, Sherry. Yeah, Virgo. I mean the Hermit. So I feel like you could get them to open up, but I feel like you're gonna have to like try. Is what I would say there. Danny, hello. Thank you for the super chat. 2 cards for what you see in my near future. Pisces, right here, and the Eight of Wands. Communication, quick success is what I would say to you. Be careful of things becoming toxic. Doesn't have to be a bad thing, though. Look at this. 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty, happy home, happy family. So I feel like things are going to go really well for you here, Danny. I like this. That looks really good. So thank you, Danny. Sharon, if you do have a question, Sharon, if you are still here, let me know. I will, you deleted your question, so I can't answer it. But, if you do have a question, let me know, and I will answer it for sure. Nikki Jade, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I start at a new job in 2 weeks, and I'm petrified. Oh, 3 Cups, celebration, and the 2 of Swords, a victory. I feel like there's going to be victory here for you, Nikki, so love it. Star 2222, hello, thank you for the super chat. You say, will my ex Aries contact me soon? I would actually say yes to you. Page of Cups, definitely could be contact. 7 of Wands, I feel like they could be opening up, so yes. Georgia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will N and I reconcile in Texas? I would say, yeah, I feel like it's possible. I think it's going to take a little time, but I would say yes. Jenny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does Allie consider me his girlfriend? 3 of Swords, Knight of Cups. 3 of Swords would kind of say no, but I feel like it's just talking about emotional attachment is what I would say to you. That the Knight of Cups is a very good card, Jenny. So I would say yes, basically, with the Knight of Cups. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Rose, hold on 1 second because I lost your question and I have a million questions tonight. You say here, hope you are enjoying the 4th couple of cards for the weekend. You have the 4 Wands and Lovers. Love? Could be love coming in for you, Rose. So that looks amazing. And for the collective, everyone here in the collective, we have the Emperor and the Knight of Swords. I feel like everybody needs to follow a plan at this time. Like whatever plan that you have in your life, I feel like everybody needs to follow a plan with this card, and that will lead to the most success. I feel like anything can be accomplished at this time, but we have to follow a plan. Stacy Randall, thank you for the super chat. A card for relationship and career. For relationship, you are maybe thinking about the past here. The Empress is like abundance, so I feel like there's like you're very attractive at this time. Definitely could be a lot of abundance coming in for you here. So I like that. And the 6 of Cups could be like a turnaround. So I feel like there could be a positive turnaround in love for you. In career, you have the Queen of Cups, a turnaround, by the way, here, Stacy. But the Queen of Cups is also like feeling very taken care of in career, so I like that. Kylie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. A card for Xavier and me. 9 of Swords, worries here. 10 of Swords, Kylie, what is this about? 8 of Pentacles, it's like it needs work. So this is like an ending right here, or worries and fears, Kylie. But you have the 8 of Pentacles, putting in the work. 8 of Pentacles is like saying, you know, to really pay attention to the details in the situation. So I feel like that's what you need to do. Christelle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I sell the house and find a new one soon? Wheel of Fortune, yes, definitely. Wheel of Fortune is a turnaround, so yes, for sure. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I think you're saying, should I start yoga on the 9th? My health okay for it? You have the Emperor. I would say yes. I mean, this is a good card in general, Robin, so I would just say yes. It is a card of learning as well, so, you know, if you're learning yoga, basically, then I would say yes. Alex, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I keep pursuing a relationship with Scott? I would say no. I don't like the 8 of Cups. 7 of Swords, I would say no with these cards, so probably not, if I'm being honest with you. Claire, thank you for the super chat. Should I go towards a past life regression career? Yes, definitely. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is like a good idea. So, yes, definitely is what I'd say to you here. No doubt about it. That's like abundant success, pretty much everything you want. Kimberly, thank you again for the super chat. Kimberly, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. April, water break. Thank you, April. I need water. Definitely. So a big thank you to April. Veronica C, cards for me. You have the 6 of Swords and 2 Cups. This is like moving on to calmer shores, improvements. But you could be moving towards love. So I feel like this could be love coming in for you, Veronica. Love it. XX Native, thank you for the super chat. Card for July, 9 of Pentacles, 3 Wands. This is like, I like this. This is a lot of resources. This is like feeling very resourceful as well. So I feel like you are just feeling like you have the resources and the things you need for the month. So love it. Really good. Brenda Stewart, thank you for the super chat. Brenda, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards for me and Kay, please. You have the Two of Wands here, Two of Swords. It's like a head over heart decision. I feel like a decision needs to be made here. Twos, Queen of Pentacles, decision needs to be made. Queen of Pentacles says, like, the resources are there. So if you're wanting this to be a relationship, the Queen of Pentacles says the resources are there to turn this into a relationship. The Two of Swords is like saying some sort of choice needs to be made. Two of Wands, like somebody needs to take the lead to make this turn into something here. Yeah, somebody needs to open up is what I'd say to you here. Butch, what is up, Butch? Thank you for being here, Butch Tarot. Ariel, are you married? I am not married. No, not yet. Ambi, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I lost your question. You say, all right, let's get serious. Enough laughter, right? You say here, any advice right now? Would taking a trip away tomorrow benefit me in the long term? I would say definitely yes, right away, with the King of Cups here and the Page of Wands. Literally, yes. Adventure. The King of Cups to me is like the tides of the ocean. It could totally represent travel because it's like things go out, things come in. So yes, I definitely feel like traveling would be a great idea right now. This is a card that says keep your emotions stable, but I feel like things will be going well for you here. So I like it. So that looks good. Brenda, thank you again for the super chat. You say, applied for a job in my of my dreams, which I'm prepared for. Will I get that job? Brenda, you have the Three of Pentacles here and the King of Wands. I would say yes. I would definitely, and I would like push for it here with the King of Wands is what I would say to you. So I would like push for it. But Three of Pentacles, teamwork, and a job. So I'd say yes. I like that a lot. Christopher, thank you for the super chat. You say, what was my card? I don't really remember, Christopher, if I'm being honest with you. Thank you for the super chat. I'll pull you another one, of course, but you have the Ten of Pentacles, so success. I feel like there's success here and abundance for you. So I feel like there's success for you here, Christopher, and abundance and good things coming in for you. But Christopher, I would go back and listen. It was like I answered you, I think, right after the super chats. It was good. I just don't remember what I said. Enzo, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. 4th of July greetings to you as well. This will be a final super chat on this matter. WTF with my 3 siblings on supreme omission regarding my mother's estate. You have the Ace of Cups here and the Strength card. I feel like you need to be patient, Enzo. The Ace of Cups is like your emotions overflowing, being very happy, actually, and maybe even receiving an offer. Yeah, look at this, the Sun. So I feel like things will go well for you here, Enzo. So I like to see that. You say cards for myself for July. The Moon, worries. I feel like you need to get out of your head here, Enzo. But you have the Queen of Wands as well. So I feel like you need to be very bold, very assertive. I feel like you need to stick up for yourself this month and really go for what you want. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. It's like kind of like charging towards something here with the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is a change in direction, Enzo, but I feel like it's a positive change. I feel like you need to keep it positive. Yeah, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is like looking on the bright side. Yeah, Knight of Wands. A lot of bold energy here as well. You know, so like I feel like you need to be very bold, very assertive, and really charge forward towards what you want, Enzo. So love it. Jane, thank you for the super chat. You say, will my work call me back after this furlough? Yeah, definitely. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like things will be fine with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles job. Definitely something taking time, but yes. Sunny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how's my money for July? Patience. Sunny, I would be patient. 6 of Pentacles. Like good, not great is what I'd say. So probably not terrible, but probably not as good as you want. 6 of Pentacles is an opportunity to improve your finances, though. It's like saying if you put more work in, you will make more money. So that's what I'd say there. I Crown Collective, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, does he love me? 4 swords, it's like you're on a break. The Star, there's a lot of hope here, is what I'd say to you. You have the Tower. I'm wondering if this was a breakup here. 5 of swords, some sort of separation. I feel like there's love here, yes, but I'm wondering if this was some sort of breakup. You have the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. So if you're wondering if there's going to be a new beginning in this situation, I would say yes. I feel like there's still love here, is what I feel, especially with that Star card. And the Ace of Pentacles is like an offer. So I would say yes is what I would say to you there, for sure. I like that. Kylie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, one more card, please. You got it. 9 of Wands, don't give up. The Devil, be careful of toxic energy is what I would say to you here. Magician, you can have whatever you want. I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation to basically manifest what you want here is what I'd say to you. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. A couple cards, thank you. I'm so glad I came across your channel. Thank you for being here. You have the World and the Death card. It's so funny. This is a different deck. I know it looks like the same deck, but somebody else just had these two cards together as well. To me, this is birth and transformation. The world represents stepping through a portal, so it's kind of like feels uncomfortable. It's like we can be in the squeeze between like where we are and like some sort of change that we're going through. So it's like just saying you're going through a change. Death card, you're going through a change. This is what I'd say to you. Look at this, a rebirth. So literally some sort of major rebirth at this time that you're going through. Judgment. Valet, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards for the week, please. You have the Chariot and the Justice card. Some sort of victory coming in for you here. Justice is cause and effect. It's like where you put your energy and what you get back. So I feel like you need to use your kind of like energy here to get what you want. Chariot is like some sort of choice, Val. What's the choice? 4 of Pentacles. Leaving a comfort zone. Val, I feel like you should leave a comfort zone to find success this week. So that's what I'd say to you here. Robin, let me go back. I do feel like I skipped a couple people, so hold on 1 second, everybody. I have a billion super chats in here, and it's like all over the place. Robin, I apologize. Thank you, Robin, for the super chat. You say here, is Stephanie going to find a job by August? I would say yes. You have the Fool, so yes is what I would say here. Yeah, I feel like she's been waiting for a while, but I would say yes, for sure. Jacinta, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, is it worth buying more equipment for work? You have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is like doing the research, like literally trying to figure out if it's worth it, right? And then you have the 6 of Wands here. You have the 8 of Swords. I would say yes is what I would say to you. I feel like it would be worth it. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, I would say yes. 8 of Swords is just not being sure. Like 8 of Swords actually isn't a bad card in this situation, because it just says you're just not sure right now. You know what I'm saying? But the 6 of Wands is a card of success. Page of Swords, do your research. 10 of Cups, yeah, I feel like it'll be worth it. 10 of Cups is like fortune after difficulty, and it's also like a card of success as well here. So yeah, I would say yes for sure. 8 of Wands, yeah, definitely yes. Claire, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups here, King of Swords. So I feel like this week you need to focus on having fun. The 7 of Cups says you need to focus on one thing, basically, this week that you want to accomplish, whatever it is. 7 of Cups says do not get off your path. Do not allow yourself to be distracted. And the King of Swords is like a card of like knowledge. Yeah, look at this. King and Queen of Swords here. This is like taking authority in your life this week. Could be dealing with bosses as well. Esmeralda, thank you for the super chat. Cards for the week. You have the 4 of Cups here. Esmeralda, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna grab you another card, Esmeralda, in just a second, but I have to get a new deck. So you have the 4 Cups starting off here, and the 4 Cups can represent like I feel like you just want improvements this week with the 4 of Cups, and so you probably just want things to improve, or you're looking for something better. We're going to find out what that is right now with this new deck. So let's see here. 8 of Cups here. It's like I feel like you are looking for love, or you want love. It's like maybe you're looking towards new love here with these cards is what I'd say to you, Esmeralda. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. Focus on having fun. Is what I'd say there. Denise, thank you for the super chat. Denise, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it, of course. So make sure to do that. All right. Let's check this. My first 2 cards were both 9s. Yes, they were. That is very true. All right. Rashta, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will Allie contact me this weekend? If not, when? 2 Wands here. Yeah, I feel like they will, actually. So, yes, I feel like they will contact you, for sure. So, yes, definitely. No doubt about it. All right. Ariel, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Denise, like I said, let me know if you have a question. I'll be happy to answer it. I'm going to give you probably like a minute or 2 to pop it in there, then I'm taking off. because I've had to answer like 900 questions, right? Blue Jay, hello. Thank you for the super chat. 2 cards, if I may, for the full moon. Thank you. Totally appreciate it. You got it. You have the Tower and the Justice card. Not necessarily a bad thing. I would say, to me, the Tower can go both ways. I actually like the Tower card. You know, a lot of people freak out when they see it, but it could just be like the top of the tower has to fall away anyway. So it could be some sort of loss. I feel like it's like a loss that you've already been through. The Justice card is like justice, receiving justice from some sort of loss, maybe. Yeah, you have the World. It's like, I feel like saying things coming full circle, maybe, but it could be like an understanding in your life. This is also like reaching a goal or some sort of achievement. The Tower can be good because it can be like a revelation, like understanding how to get something that you want. So, I love it. Haley, thank you for the super chat. I let it, Bridge North Salon, I let it go. Hidden rates. Is there anything better coming? Death card, a change, Haley. 5 of Cups, yeah, I feel like you need to look. 5 of Cups is like being upset about this, but needing to look at what could be coming in for you, basically, that it could say there's something better. Girl I work with, does she envy me? I would say a little bit, yeah, here. This is like toxic energy right here, a little bit, Haley, is what I'd say to you. I wouldn't even worry about it. I feel like there's going to be a turnaround here, Haley. So I feel like there will be a change. You say, what's her problem? I don't know, too much attention on you, basically, with the sun. But I feel like it'll change. Denise, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my ex-Taurus man and I, Aquarius woman, get back together? Queen of Cups here, Page of Wands, Star. I feel like there's a lot of hope here, is what I'd say. So I'd actually say yes. So I would say yes. I feel like it's definitely possible. Queen of Cups, a change. Queen of Cups, there needs to be a love offer. Like, I feel like there needs to be a love offer made in this situation, is what I feel like saying. The Page of Wands is like success, you know, and it's also an adventure, but it says like you need to go on an adventure here. And the Star, hope, renewal, faith. So I would say yes, for sure. I feel like that this could be a renewal of the relationship. So yes. But, all right, Aaron, thank you for the super chat. Hold on, Aaron, I messed this deck up, so let me just fix it real quick. You say, will my last ex come back this week or a new one? Thank you. And I would say no. You have the, not this week. You have, yeah, I would say no. This is a very defensive, closed-off energy, so I would say no. I mean, yeah, I would say no. 7s. 2 7s. Internal fears don't exist. So I would say no. But, all right, thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate it is what I'm trying to say. I hope everybody has a great 4th of July. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to come back tomorrow night, and I will be here. But that's that. So thank you, everybody, and have a good night.